Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into the live stream. Looks like we had a very strong uptrend in the overnight session. We might have our first potential opportunity of the day, second entry long. We'll have to wait and see. How's everyone doing today?
Order submitted.
Yeah, bad signal bar, unfortunately. We'll see if this trend channel will come into play. Because it might just be a spike in a channel. Sort of spike, channel. Because this looks like a little 45-degree angle. ES Trader, Greg, Bill, how's everyone doing today? Trader boy. The young trader boy. What's up, Keith? How we doing? Alright, looks like we're just pretty stacked right now. $5,000 shares. Alright, let's see how it goes, Keith. I mean, looks like we're in an uptrend day. Nice job. We'll have to see, but it looks like, I mean, for now that the uptrend is strong. Congestion now, obviously. Alright, let's see if we get to that 40-60. Maybe up to 40-75. Welcome anybody who is new to the stream. We've been live streaming every day for about a week now. It's been going well, having fun. New to the My grandpa Raja, welcome back. Obviously smash that like button. We got our marketing team and Greg Martin. I appreciate it. He's hired. On duty, indeed. Okay, even though it looks like we're stalling right now, I think we could be into a much more high volume day compared to yesterday, especially. Yesterday we didn't have much volume at all. But just because, I mean, in the overnight session, we traded up about 40 points. Yesterday, throughout the entirety of the day, it was about a 40-point swing from high to low. Ali, hello, hello. How's it going? My brother. Higher low might be forming here. Just a little congested. Could get trapped if you go long. But honestly, it looks like we're working higher.
Order canceled.
So yeah, I mean, it's a little too early to tell exactly what the exact trend is. But if we get another higher low here, I'll be looking to go long. I actually tried to go long here, but the scalp was made without me. Because we could get a failed second entry short here. But I feel like we might see if this trend is valid, because we have 4 confirmations off the top. It looks like it might just be a midline that we're at. But could get a failed second entry short right here. New low, first entry short, second entry short, failure. EMA holding yet again. The bar just didn't close bullish enough, unfortunately. We still could get that failed second entry short, but we'll see if we bounce off this lower side of the trend channel as well. So could be a failed second entry short right here if this bar breaks above, but we're still just so stacked, so congested. I'd rather wait for a failed breakout on the lower side, actually. Let's see if we can get a failed breakout on the downside to go long. Who saw that Warriors game last night? Let's go, baby. Warriors. Warriors are back. Warriors are back. I'm saying it now. Ryan, hey, how's it going? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I got a couple people who use it. I think in total I'm up to like $20 in commissions. Maybe $30. Maybe $30. So I appreciate anyone using the code. Today's the last day. So today at midnight, I think midnight Eastern time, but Apex is saying that they're definitely not extending the code this time, so I would get in and then I'm sure there'll be one in a few weeks, but I mean, you never know. It could be a while. But I mean, 80% off this month and all recurring months, you really can't beat that value. It looks like we're working up. Let's go pop tall. I don't know what that means. Primera vez que paso la prueba de fondeo. Gonzalo, mi amigo. Mi ídolo. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, Gonzalo. ¿Qué es la prueba de fondeo? Practicing my Spanish over here. Anyone know what prueba de fondeo is? Oh, I think. Are you saying, Gonzalo, that you passed your eval account? Yeah. Nice job, nice job. Yeah, because if you pass the eval account, now it's time to settle in, and that's when you can really make some good money, especially if you use the discount code, got 80% off, pass the eval account, start getting money, and then get that first payment, then it'll be well worth it. Okay, so we did bounce off this bottom side of the trend channel as we thought, but there was just no good long entry. So already this midline is coming into play several times, so I think it's valid. Hopefully we can get some sort of higher low. Ryan, it's really not that complicated. I mean, once you sign up, you just watch a few 10-minute videos. You can set it, yeah, you just download Rhythmic, go into NinjaTrader, connect it. It's really very simple. Like Apex has videos that literally go step by step through the whole thing, but it's not difficult at all. Okay, we might have a second entry short, actually. But obviously we don't want to go short yet. We've just been in a great uptrend. Okay, we might get a long entry. Could be a third confirmation of the trend channel on the downside. Failed second entry short. Okay, scalped out. Nice, nice, nice. Hey Alejandro, well, prueba de fondeo is proof of funding, right? So I think Gonzalo was saying he passed his valuation account. Okay, let's see if we continue working hard here. But just to reiterate with the trade, I mean, we saw I had this trend channel drawn even before we had 2 touches, just 1 touch here. Wasn't sure that it was valid until we got that 3rd confirmation. We had a new low here, first entry short, second entry short, failure, and this bearish signal bar actually made me want to take the trade even more, because if we continue working higher and break above that bar, a lot of shorts will be trapped. So hopefully we can do that. Like hopefully we just caught a nice move. We need to go up 1 more point, then a lot of shorts will be trapped, I think. I hope I catch a nice runner. We'll see. My first scalp is 5 ticks, actually. 5 ticks. Okay, let's see if this bar can finish bullish. I don't think so, though. I really don't want my stop to get taken out, because I think we could really continue working higher. Alright, it is what it is. Sometimes the aggressiveness pays off, sometimes you gotta just wait for the next trade. But we could have a second entry long right here. Let's see if we get another touch at this trend channel. Possible range, yeah, but I think the uptrend is a little more valid at the moment. But we'll see. Maybe we trade back down here. I think that might happen, actually. But still, even though there's a range, I don't want to look for shorts. I want to look for longs. So a couple conflicting patterns at the moment. So I did leave about 3.5 points on the table, but I really feel like if we had broke above the high of the day, that we could have kept going along. So I kept my runner, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah, this is a failed second entry long right here. Or no, it's not a failed second entry long, but we're not looking for shorts right now. unless a lower high forms perfectly below the EMA with a nice bearish bar, then this range might take over. Because a lot of the times, even if you have a drawing on, it doesn't mean it's completely valid, and you might be a little too biased. Because really, for about the past 45 minutes, almost an hour, it has just been a range. I mean, just sideways movement. Obviously, we did trade up into it, so we want to look for longs most of the time. But I mean, if a perfect short setup appears, we don't want to skip it either. Home sales in 5. We'll see if this is a lower high. Also failed second entry long. First entry long, second entry long failure. But it probably, even if it does form, will close right near the lows of the move, which I wouldn't like. But I think the uptrend is still intact. I think we're gonna make higher highs. Oh yeah, the news announcement at 7. Yeah, I don't think it's a high impact. I don't think it's high impact news though. I mean, we'll see, because even some medium impact news hasn't been or has been pretty volatile. All right, let's see if we get this break to a new high. Looks like we could have a long trap though. We'll see. We'll see if we work higher or work back to the lows of the range. But I think traders are really trying to push to the high of the day. Okay, 3 bars. 3 bar matching high. It's just very congested. So we'll see. Do we get a higher low? Also a first entry long, second entry long, and trap all these all the traders trying to go short too early? Because we didn't reach the bottom of the range. We only went to the midline, or a little past the midline, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're really trying to test the high of the day. So if this uptrend is valid, we had a slight break. We're trying to get a new high, but prices are just very, very congested. Okay, we got a break above the first set of resistance. See if we can get a break above the next. Touching, touching, touching. All right, let's see if the uptrend continues. Okay, this is a second entry short. So kind of from this low, first entry short, second entry short. I don't want to go short just yet though. Might look to trap the sellers with a failed second entry short. So we'll see how the next bar forms. All right, I guess the second entry short worked. So we did get a slight break, test at that new high. So potentially the uptrend is over. I'm not ruling anything out yet. But if we get a lower high, then I'll be confident to go short. I think it was just a little too early if you went short right here. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely adjust the channel, but I think for me right now, I'd rather just not even look at as it. Um, I can't even speak. I would rather not even look at it as a uptrend because really it's just sideways. I mean, we had we had more bullish momentum obviously because we didn't even reach the lows. But I mean, if we continue working higher, then I'll draw the uptrend again. I mean, yeah, it could be something like that. Might want to take this lower high though. I didn't get filled, unfortunately. But I think we're looking to test the low of this move. Nice, Gonzalo. How's it going, Toad Man? Good morning. It was a nice second entry long right here. If counting from this high, first entry long, second entry long. It just wasn't clear if we were going to continue working lower. But honestly, this looks like a pretty good trade. Hey Ren, my man. It's all good. So that's why I go for 5 ticks, because if I had went long at this bullish bar with a limit order at 41.75, I would have scalped out exactly I would have got exactly what I needed out of a 5 tick target profit, because it went up 6 ticks if I had placed the limit order 1 tick behind where the bar closed. Let's see how this bar forms. Could be a second entry long. New high, first entry long, second entry long. Nice job, Gonzalo. What kind of account are you on, Gonzalo? How many contracts? What size account? Welcome in anybody new. We're up to 34 viewers. That might be a record. We're getting famous day by day. So it's definitely way too early to draw a range like this, but I'm just curious to see how far we would have to go to reach the midline. So we need another 15 or so points. All right, ERP Media. There we go. Appreciate the support. Okay, let's see if we can get a higher low. So if you're counting from this high, we had a first entry long, second entry long. If we get a higher low, it might be a good long opportunity. Looks like a third entry. Yeah. I mean, it just traveled so far. You can count it as a leg like this, and then a break. I mean, it could also be a first entry if you're counting from this double bar. Either way, higher low will confirm the bullish momentum. But it looks like a break, one leg, two legs to a new low. So that's what I'm saying if you're counting from here, first entry long, second entry long. Three contracts on a 25,000. All right, it's high risk, high risk. I like it. You gotta just get the best trades in. Okay, hopefully we get a break below and a nice higher low. But man, now the market's going slow-mo, kind of like yesterday. No, there's no higher low yet. I'm just saying if a higher low forms, then I'll look to go long. Oh, I see what you're saying, Gonzalo. So you risk 3 points. So you scalp 3 points. So yeah, like a higher low right here. If we if this bar forms bullish, then I'll look to go long. Because I think if this range is valid, which it looks pretty valid to me, we're going to be looking to test the highs. So you got to break out the bottom. Naturally, we should try to go to the top side. Yeah, I think 50K account is more valuable than a 25K just because it's very, very similar in price, but you get a lot better value in terms of the trailing threshold. But with the 80% off, I don't know exactly the numbers, but it should only be like a few dollars difference. And looking back, if we take a look at this potential short right here, it honestly does look pretty nice. We have a new low here, first entry short, second entry short. That's why I usually avoid drawing the wide term uptrends. So I mean, I had the uptrend something like this with a break and a new high. It was early to tell, but the most likely scenario was that this range was going to come into play. So if you took that trade, congrats. No, we didn't get the higher low. Higher low is when you break below a bar and finish bullish. So here we had a new low, and if we traded up and then we had a bar that broke below the one previous to it and ended bullish above the EMA, it would have been considered a higher low. So here, if we look at this low, the low right here is higher, so it's a higher low. We pushed up, we went down, and then we worked up again. Yeah, this is a higher low where my green arrow is. But technically, because we moved so far, I don't really consider it a higher low. This is more of just like a first entry. But the reason I took that trade is because, yeah, it resembles a higher low, but it's also a failed second entry short because a new low, we pushed up, we had a mini break here. So that was a first entry short. We went up again. And then we had a second entry short before working higher. But I'm gonna look for a look for a higher low from yesterday. Let's see. I don't know, I can't really find one, but if we look here where my arrow is, if we're counting from the top, we went down and then we pushed up and then finished bearish, so that's a lower high, so it's just the opposite of a higher low. All right, I will in a second, Keith. We might have a higher low right here. Or a second entry long. But I think we're working lower. So 2 p.m., that would be 11 a.m. Yeah, so if we're counting from this low, we pushed up above the EMA, we broke below, and then we had a higher low right here with a nice bullish signal bar. In this case, the bars were just a bit stacked. Yeah, we could be working lower. I don't know how many buyers in the market at this point. Already heading lower. Makes sense. I mean, we could trade back up, but until we do, I'm not going to go for any longs. So we have new low, we have a first entry short. See if we go above the EMA. TT double trap 715. I don't see any double trap. Unless you're referring to a new high, first entry long, second entry long failure, and then a trap of that. Yeah, third entry. I mean, I wouldn't really consider it a trap because a trap forms really like the very next bar. So if this doji bar right here was a bullish bar, then that would have been considered a trap, I think. Because it would have been a first entry long, second entry long, failure, and then immediately right after that, trap. So I still think we need to test this low because we had a break of it. No test at the new low. I don't know if we need to test a new high yet. I don't see any real valid uptrend. To me, it just looks like we had this leg. At this point, it looks like we had this leg, and now we're just in a zone of congestion. But I mean, what we had drawn earlier definitely is valid as well. So it was something like that, where we had a break, new high. So no reason at the moment to think long, besides that we're at the lows of this range. But there's no real uptrend. I mean, obviously we've been trading up all day, so that adds to the equation. But right now, the range rules are taking precedence over anything else. So if we get a failed second entry short, because right now with new low, we have a first entry short. If we get a second entry short that fails, then that'll be a good long entry. But you could also argue that a second entry short would be a good short. I just think we're too congested right now. But you know what? If this bar forms very bearish, I might consider a short. Trapping people trying to go long too early. Man, so another trade that we didn't get filled on, unfortunately. So we could be 3-0 for the day if we had used a couple stop orders, but it's all right. But now we had that clear break and a new low. Some days, if you're a limit order user, you just have no luck. I'm a really patient trader, Keith. I try to be. Sometimes I'm not. I've just realized after a lot of painful times, it's better to be patient than than to force things in the long run. Short term, it's frustrating, obviously, missing a trade like that. Missing another trade before, but thank you, Keith, thank you. Trader boy. Yeah, definitely. Gotta just sit on the hands, and I mean, I use market orders sometimes. In this case, I didn't, because I wasn't 100% sure of the trade. And my own system is built on limit orders. I've used limit orders most of the time for like 90% of my trades, maybe even 99% of my trades, but I mean, it just is part of the game. If you're gonna use limit orders, you're obviously gonna miss some trades. Yeah, exactly. It's working for me, so I'm sticking to it. Because if I used market orders, a lot of the trades that only worked out for 5 ticks wouldn't work out. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty big difference. Just because I scalp a tick back, so it's a 2 tick difference. If I'm gonna go short 1 tick below the bar versus 1 tick above the bar where it closes. I'm from Northern California, but I'm half. My mom is Brazilian, my dad is Lebanese, so I'm the mixtura. So yeah, now it definitely sucks seeing that the trade went down this far when I could have got in with a market order. But even if I had used a market order with my method, I would have scalped out of the next bar, and then the bar after that would have taken my runner out anyway. Crystal ball? What crystal ball? I wish I had a crystal ball. No, I'm just kidding. I do have a crystal ball, just to let you know. But it's all mine. You can't have any. I don't share. Yeah, you can trade multiple accounts. That's what I do. I use a trade copier. So Apex has a trade copier you can buy, and then you could trade up to, I mean, I think you can trade unlimited accounts on it actually. Link of the copier? Yeah. Let me look it up. So it's just on the Apex Trader Funding website. Then if you go to Tools tab, you can see the trade copier there. No problemo. We made a measured move down. I think a little more than a measured move. But I think we're still working down, honestly. Might have a hidden second entry short. Okay. Got filled on this trade, which is good. But hidden second entry short, so we went up. We had a micro break, new high, when such a bearish bar formed right at the EMA. I thought it was nice for a short entry. So let's see if we get a runner on this one. But it looks like also we had a clear break and a new low of this most recent leg down. But okay, now we're getting some volatility now. I mean, I hope we go down just in the short term so I get a nice runner. But we might be getting some resistance right around here. So we'll see. I think a lot of longs might get trapped if we break below this bar, this bullish bar. Okay, there we go. We are bouncing off the bottom side of this trend channel. Yeah, I think that 4,025 level is right near the midline of the entirety of the day too. But let's see if we work down there. I think we're going down. We could easily take our stop out. I'm just gonna let it ride. But yeah, that's why I drew this earlier in the day just to see where potential midline would be. I think it's right at that 25 level. Yep. Makes sense. I mean, the market geometry is real. There's many different methods you could do to find that level. Fibonacci levels, this, that. I don't know. I just rely on what I know. So yeah, in the near term, we could definitely trade until there. Looks like our stop might get taken out. I hope not. But I think the EMA is just trying to catch up. So if we get a test at the EMA, I just hope that it's lower than where my stop is right now. Alright, we got taken out. Let's see if we can get a second entry short though. Hey Andrew. Yeah, I mean honestly I don't even know how to populate it on this screen right now, but I will. My plan was to do it at 1,000 subs. So once I get a good bit more subscribers, I'll put it up. But right now, I mean we're 2-0. We scalped. Let me see what it is. Hey, thank you, Rin. Appreciate you using my code. I'm up $150 right now. Could have been up a bit more. Missed 2 trades with the limit order. Didn't get any runners. But I mean, some days the runners make the biggest difference in the profit loss. Yeah, I do use OBS, but I have multiple monitors. How do you populate like a portion of one monitor to the OBS screen? Can you do that? I mean, I'm sure you can. There's a million things you can do. I just haven't even tried. Yeah. I mean, also, I don't even look at the profit loss myself when I'm trading. That's why I don't have it up. Because, I mean, when I'm in a trade, I don't even want to be thinking about that. I'm literally just thinking about the trade. Yeah, exactly. I don't trade based on profit and loss. I literally trade based on the setups that I know, and then the profit and loss comes with that. Hoop news. So basically, from basic logic standpoint, why do traders who are profitable income leverage up their position? I mean, it's always good to have multiple income streams, but I mean, massive YouTubers, massive traders, they probably do make more on their courses than they do trading. I mean, obviously, I've made $0 from YouTube, but I mean, as someone who just started live streaming, I mean, this is only my 5th or 6th live stream. It actually helps, at least so far, explaining everything as I'm trading it and as I'm interpreting the chart, because as I verbalize it, it really makes me stick to my own rules. Yeah, Ricky Gutierrez, he he made millions from selling courses, and now he pivoted. Yeah, he pivoted his YouTube channel. I mean, he still trades live, I think, but he makes way more from teaching people. I mean, but that's fine if you're providing value and people want to pay for that value. A lot of people can hate on that, but I mean, congrats to him. He found a way. He became profitable as a trader. I think he shared his knowledge. People pay for that knowledge, and then obviously people will say it all the time. I say it all the time. If you're gonna go into this expecting not to put in the work and just following somebody and thinking, okay, I can just watch some videos and learn like that and then become profitable trader, no. It doesn't work like that. You have to put in effort. You have to be obsessed with this. You have to put in months. You have to put in years of work. And then if you not only put in the work, but if you learn along the way, you learn your own strategy, you grow, then you can become profitable with the help of maybe buying a course or maybe learning from someone else. But it's going to be up to you at the end of the day. I appreciate all the kind words though. Yeah, so the setup I'm looking for at the moment is a second entry short. If we go back, let's explain this trade that I took a little bit. So it wasn't a second entry short technically, but it resembled a second entry short. So the reasons I like the trade, it was a very, very bearish bar off of the EMA. We had a leg working up, and it was technically a hidden second entry short. So we had a leg up, we had a doji bar, which is kind of like a micro break at a shorter time frame, attempt at a new high, and because we were It was more of a momentum trade because we were trading down, and I thought the bullish momentum was I mean the bearish momentum was present. So I took that risk. So now I'm looking for a failed breakout of this congestion. So if we have a nice bearish bar here, let's see if we can take a short. You could consider a short there. I mean, it's right into the middle of the congestion though. I'll stay away from that one. Might work out though. All right, and it did work out. So maybe I shouldn't have taken my my limit order out. Almost got filled. Maybe should have taken this short, but it was just in the very middle of that congestion. But I could have easily got filled. I took my limit order out at the last second. Yeah, Andrew. I mean, passing an eval is one thing. Becoming consistently profitable one month to month is an entirely different thing. Sorry, I was just sending an email. But yeah, no stopping. I'm obsessed too, Andrew. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, you can't just expect to make it here without being obsessed, without making this a big portion of your life. Um, so yeah, if you have that dedication and you don't stop until you make it, then you're gonna do it. But if you give up, obviously, and the opposite's gonna happen. Oh, Ryan. I mean, I have my limit order here just because, I mean, I'm not looking for any particular trade yet. But yeah, obviously, if I was looking for a trade, I would have my limit order right here. I just have it just so I don't have to make an extra click right here before a certain trade happens. Okay, we had a nice bearish signal bar at the top of this range. Let's see if we keep working hard because we do have this leg up. So if we push higher and then have another bearish bar, I'm gonna look for a trap in the form of a second entry short combined with a failed breakout. You're bullish, Greg. I'm really just playing this congestion at this point. I mean, this range that we have drawn might just be a midline of what we have right now. Okay, let's see if we get that second entry short. Yeah, okay, so we might just have this range into play now. I mean, this is a higher low, but there's really no guarantee that we were working higher if you took that long. Might even consider this as a short. But looks like we're probably working back to the top side of the range. Yeah, let's see if we can get a failed second entry short. But something is telling me we have to test this low because, I mean, even though we have such a short-term leg, I mean, we do have a double bottom, which is probably why we started reversing. But this looked like a pretty strong leg to me before we got rejected. So I'm not 100% convinced that we're going higher yet. We still could get a lower high and trade back into this range. You're done, Greg? Alright, alright. Have a good one. Like it up, as Greg says. My marketing agent right there. Potential short entry right here. We're just bouncing at the midline. Matching high. Looks like a clear break and a new high. So if this is a very, very bearish bar, I'm gonna go short. I scalp for 5 ticks and then I have a runner. The runner I will sometimes take out for a few points, but usually I let that ride. But yeah, I scalp for 5 ticks always with one portion. All right, trade worked out. Let's see if we can get some more momentum. I appreciate TT and Gonzalo. But man, I like it when I get some good runners. So yeah, like now might be a smart time where I just take my runner out for 2.5 points, but I've just found in the long run, it's better for me to just let it play out. because anything could happen. I mean, we are in a range, so it's going to be tougher to get a runner, but we'll see. We'll see. It is what it is. But yeah, like on a day like today, obviously I could have scouted for more. I could have taken my runner out for a few points, but in the long run, from the math that I've done, the back testing that I've done, I trade a certain way for a certain reason. I've just found that it works for me. What is a DT? Double top. I mean, you tell me. You tell me. Was there any lower high? Yeah, it was a double top. Also, we were just having selling pressure at this level with a nice bearish bar, but there was no lower high yet. But it was also bouncing perfectly off the midline that I've drawn. I mean, obviously these are just drawings, but I mean, they come into play. Anything is possible. Anything is possible right now, Gonzalo. I think the most likely scenario is actually that we keep trading higher. But nothing is for sure. But 3-0 for the day. Missed 2 trades. Not using a stop order. Could be 5-0, but so far I've been doing pretty good on the live streams. Let's see where we're at on the daily chart. I mean, everything is just sideways to me. Pretty much the past almost the entire last 12 months. But we could be targeting this 4,075 level. Let's go, Toad Man. Let's go. See ya. I'm in the Pacific time zone. So it's 8:27 for me right now. California. What about you? My man Keith. Interesting potential short opportunity, but I think it's better to look for long at the moment. Yeah, I mean, Gonzalo, you gotta study every single day. I mean, I definitely take a break, but I'm always studying the charts, looking back on my trades, looking back on what potential setups I missed, what I shouldn't have done, should have done. So yeah, it's non-stop work. Hey, Ryan, no, I think it's 10 contracts is the max amount of contracts that you can use on a $50,000 account, but that's down the line once you grow your account, because if you use 10 contracts, then you're gonna risk blowing the whole account in a single trade. Yeah, Ren, I honestly, I gotta learn to shut my brain off, because I've been dreaming about trades too. I'm closing my eyes at night and I literally am just playing back every trade setup that I took. And it's not an exaggeration. I literally will be laying in bed and thinking about the trade setups. F Zen, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Makes me feel like I'm not alone out here. If you guys aren't subscribed, give me a subscription. Turn on some post notifications. But honestly, the post notifications I think are the most important thing. That's what I would do if I was trying to learn, just because I would watch videos religiously over the past many years, from like 5-6 years ago. Patch trading every day, gotta watch it. Turn on those post notifications. I was always the first one watching them. So now you gotta just turn them on for me. But I feel like I'm a pretty good teacher. Okay, so we're slowly working back higher. I I think so, Keith. Yeah. Let's start a business. Help me out. We gotta build a website. Yeah, Gonzalo. What about Moo Trades? You don't watch Moo Trades, Gonzalo? Damn. 5 to 10K? Who I mean, how did you get your clients? Marketing online? What was the training like though, where you were able to charge that that much money? Was it like everyday sessions, or what was it? What did the service entail? A month training one-on-one? Was it online? Like Zoom calls or in person? Zoom, nice. Why'd you stop doing it, Keith? Did it just get too did it just get too much to be too much of a time commitment? No, I believe it, yeah. Definitely people will pay for anything. Got you. Yeah, 1 to 2 hours every single day is a lot. Okay, I don't know when the next time we're gonna get a setup is. This market is just very slow at the moment, low volume. I thought we would have a bit more volume compared to yesterday. Keith, we gotta get that business started again. Let me hop in. Right here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was a perfect second entry long just because you would be going right into the resistance. But yeah, the signal bar was really all that you needed. It is what it is. Oh, of course I want to do it. Gonzalo, to take another entry, I mean, second entry long. Prices are just slowly working up. We get a second entry long. I'm looking to go long with the expectation we're going to the top of the range. But yeah, I mean the reason I missed this long is because I had a runner going. I was hoping we would keep going down. Yeah, I mean I went short literally just because I was looking for a scalp and I was playing this mini congestion. Obviously, at a bigger picture, I should have been looking for a long. But at that point, I mean, it wasn't for sure we were going back higher. Yeah, quick scalp. Yeah, 3-0. I don't have any set rule of when I stop trading. It's literally just if I feel like I'm mentally drained, I'll take a break. But my only focus is trying to take setups that I know follow my own rules. And even if I have a losing trade that in the moment I thought was a nice setup, I don't get down on myself for that. Potential failed second entry short here. Double bottom, first entry short, second entry short. Let's see if we can get a nice bullish signal bar here. Nice job, Andrew. I mean, every day is going to be different, but it is a little bit slow at the moment, choppy. It's got to be patient, not force anything, and you'll be good. All right, have a good one, Andrew. Let's see if we get filled here. Chase the trade a little bit. but I didn't want to miss another trade. All right, and we're out. Yes, sir, Gonzalo. I really have no expectation of a runner right now, so I'm considering taking it out. But I mean, we'll see. Things are just moving very, very methodically. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna leave it on. How's it going, Benji? We're up about right around $300. I mean, but depending on what this runner does. 287 it says right now, but that's without commissions. Yeah, I need a good runner. So I'm 4-0 right now. Each trade I got 5 ticks plus 1 tick for my break even plus 1 runner. So the first 3 trades, that's 3.75 points. Or it's 1.5. It's 1.5 times 3, so 4.5. 5.75, including the last trade, and then whatever I get on this runner. So up 5.75 points. If I get a runner here, it'll be a little more. Hopefully we get a break above this triple top. Hey Benji, yeah, I mean I have all my trades in an Excel spreadsheet, but I've been too lazy lately to fill it out, because I was doing a ton of back testing over the past many months, but I haven't been keeping up to date with it. But over the past like year and a half, I have all my trades logged. Okay, we did get stopped out. It is what it is. So up 6 points. We're up 6 points total. But I mean, if I only scalped, it could be up 12, or I could be up, what is it? 1.25 times 4. So I could be up like 10 points if I only scalped. But I have a runner, so some days you're gonna have no runners and just have to suck it up. But some days the runners will give you a lot of extra profit. So every day is different, but I guess Benji, we'll see. I'm gonna keep live streaming, so we'll have to track it together. But I was trading with my own money. Now I'm using Apex. So I mean, it depends how you want to calculate profit. Is it only when you I only consider it when you take a payout. What's your question, Gonzalo? All right, I think I'm gonna hop off the live stream in about 5-10 minutes. Solid day today. But yeah, if anyone wants to go back on my live stream, do some back testing for my trades, see if I should have been scalping 2.5, 3 points, let me know. Because when I was back testing, I was a much different trader compared to what I am now, and that was when I decided to scalp for 5 ticks. But over the past couple months, I haven't been doing any back testing. It was just a ton of work in Excel. Yes, sir, Keith. Any day you have no loser is a good day. 4-0, solid. Yeah, I was... So looking back, I could have taken this short up here. Second entry short. We were at the top of the range. We had been working up, so probably better to skip that, but yeah, I agree. This long right here looked pretty enticing, but I wouldn't really consider it a missed trade just for myself, because we had a double top, and I usually consider that a reset of the count. But the trades I did miss was the two where I missed it because I didn't get filled with a limit order. All right, Keith, have a good one. Have a good one. Let's talk about some online marketing tactics. You got to show me some things. I start live streams right at market open. Yeah, so the back testing that I did for myself was you work at a trading desk. Okay, I see, Gonzalo. Well, the back testing I did was basically tracking how, first of all, the best strategy for me when it came to scalping. So if I scalped for 1 point, and then all the way up to like 5 points, going tick by tick, and then also runners, how they would have been successful or unsuccessful based on where I trailed them. So going from swing lows or trailing them bar by bar, and also if I would have been better off just setting like a certain limit, like runner that goes break even +1, and then it's taken out at 8 points versus 10 points versus 15 points and taking it out there. Or looking at runners based on where they should be, like break even +1, break even +2, what's the most profitable. And it just got to be so much work where I landed on, okay, I think the best way is to scalp 5 ticks with a runner that is trailed at every swing low or every swing high. And in the long run, it should work out. All right, that's going to end the live stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, the Apex Trader funding code does expire tonight. So if you guys want to cash in on the deal, 80% off, use my code, please. Click my link. It's in the description. Thanks to Gonzalo. Nice to meet you as well. And have a good one. But yeah, I don't know when the next discount will be, and this one is for recurring months as well, so it's an incredible value. That's gonna be it. That's gonna wrap it up. Thanks again. Peace out.